Hello everyone. In today's episode of Undertale, we're just going to be progressing through the laboratory and core area, and we're just going to be fighting Mettaton. But before we get into it, remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so I'm just going to head and meet Alphys. Then, then we go down the elevator and go into the bottom part of the laboratory. As we enter the lab, we find out that this monster named Dr. Alphys has been spying on us throughout our entire journey after we exit the ruins. Which is a little creepy by far, but she's here to help us, I guess. So after that, we continue into the underground part of the lab and do some puzzles and get the burnt pan. Before we even get the chance to go downstairs, we get stopped by this claptrap looking robot that apparently wants to kill us. Because apparently Alphys wanted to make him more useful. So we get trapped in one of his game shows, which is a quiz, and find out that Alphys secretly has a crush on Undyne. No wonder. We then solve a quick puzzle and get the burnt pan, and then we move on to do even more of these types of puzzles to get to the next area, which leads us to yet two more of Mettaton's deadly games, including chasing down bombs to defuse within 2 minutes, which I still don't know how that's physically possible, and putting on a jetpack to fly up and get a human soul replacement for a cake. In the cake baking game, Mettaton makes us believe that all we need is eggs, butter, and flour. But really, his special ingredient is a human soul. Luckily, Alphys tells him that we can just find a replacement, in which he reveals that he has a human soul replacement, but he launches it too high up in the air to get it in just 1 minute. So Alphys tells us that she installed a jetpack on her phone, and we fly up dodging all the ingredients that Mettaton throws at us to go ahead and get the replacement, until he reveals that it's a game show, so he already baked the cake beforehand. What a loser. After that slight encounter with Mettaton, I continue on progressing through the Hotland area until I encounter another quick puzzle in which I need to complete to move on to the next area. After that, I have an encounter with two royal guards who I easily defeat, and then we go on to Mettaton's third and final game. In Mettaton's third game, everything's a bomb. We have to defuse 5 different objects within 2 minutes, which I really don't know how we're supposed to do that. But luckily, Alphys comes in and defuses the main bomb just in time before we die. After Mettaton's third game, we go on to keep progressing and find ourselves in another one of these steamer puzzles. And at north and south, there's more shooter puzzles, which then lead us to the Muffet's boss fight. The fight with Muffet throws us into a new soul mode, Purple, which basically has us hang on strands of spider silk to dodge attacks. Don't be silly. She does this by filling up the soul area with a purple liquid, which doesn't seem very exciting to me, but you know, some people might be into that. Muffet wasn't too much of a challenge though, as her attacks are pretty easy to dodge. So that leads us into the core. But oh wait, Mettaton isn't done yet. He turns into a Disney princess and sings a wonderful, totally wonderful song for us. Which put me into agony. I don't really want to do that again. After that though, what is this? So it'd be a good time to tell you that over 70% of you are not subscribed, so it would mean a lot to me if you just click that button right down there for me. It's free and it really helps me out. Thank you, and back to the video. He puts us into the same kind of puzzle Papyrus put us into at the start of the game. Tiles, which he expects us to do in 30 seconds. It's literally impossible. However, when the 30 seconds are up, Alphys comes in and saves us once again. It is now that we go into the core. Before even entering the core, we see 2 mysterious figures stand before the elevator. Those are just regular monsters that are somehow there. While inside the core, we had to solve 3 different puzzles in order to unlock the elevator down to the Mettaton boss fights. In Mettaton's fight, it seems like we can't even damage him. That's until Alphys tells us to turn him around and flick the switch on his back. After we do flick the switch, he turns humanoid. And then the fight gets live streamed to the whole underground. And every time we attack him or we get damaged, the ratings go up. Eventually, he asks us to type in an essay question, in which I type in legs, which gets me 350 ratings somehow. After defeating him, we go up to the elevator into the final area of the game. Thank you guys for watching. Before we close out, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.